Greetings, folks. I got another horn here. This is a Selmer balanced action, a very rare thing. I haven't had one for many years. Where is it? I'm looking for the serial number. It's 25,000, 25,500 something. Um, Many years since I had a balanced action. One of my first really good Selmers was a balanced action, and I was too young and then sold it, traded it for something, and excuse me. Okay. All right. Anyway, little background music. Um, yes. Yes, I hear your contribution. Duly noted. So it was a balanced action, a beautiful horn. I stupidly traded it. Always wondered if I would see it turn up somewhere, but I've got another one here, and I was lucky to get this one. They're very hard to get. This one was re-lacquered in a player's horn and not a museum piece, but you can still see the engraving, and it's pretty darn cool. Actually, you can see it pretty well in this video, can't you? Let's take a move and then stop a little, see what we can see. It's got the your little what is that? Mountains and palm trees. Yeah, little bit of mountains and palm trees for your vacation dreams while you're playing. You know, exotic locations, and you know your music can take us to faraway places. And anyway, it's not really a looker. I mean, it looks really cool, but you know, it's been played a lot. It's got kind of an ugly, you know, old lacquer finish, re-lacquer, and but I just had this horn was given a really beautiful setup, very light, a balanced action, perfect pad setup, very light springs and key action, and not extremely closed keys either. Like balanced action is kind of you know they're set up very low, but this is not too bad. It's the keys are pretty open for balanced action, and you know it's not a beauty queen. It's a player's horn, but gosh, does it play? Okay, this neck, by the way, you look at the neck. I mean, I'll have pictures and everything, but the neck, regardless of being re-lacquered, etc., I can tell from looking at the neck that this neck has never suffered anything. The neck is gorgeous. The neck, just physically, the neck is in perfect condition. So, you know, the horn's had some bumps and bruises. There's, you know, a couple posts down here, you know, have had their moment in the sun. This post, you know, and this post, you know, they had some bumps. We removed some dents and such. It's got a little bit of a, I don't even know if I can show it. Let me see this go back. You know, it had a little bit of a bump down here. Not serious, doesn't affect the sound. But, you know, it's a horn that's lived a rich and interesting life. Maybe going to some of those faraway exotic locations in music, took the rough travel route. So it's lived a bit. It's not a closet queen beauty pageant winner, but sound wise, it outplays the old balanced action that I had, and this horn outplays a lot of horns. Maybe that's due to the setup, but it's also got to be a good enough horn to catch up with that setup. The sound, in my view, is on the darker side, but very live and kind of dry with the right mouthpiece. And it's not quiet. It's not shy. It's a very loud horn. This is just as loud as my good Mark 6. This horn is a very big sound, but it's more spread than a 6. So I'm gonna play it. I've got an old slant link, early slant, a New York it was like a 5 star that I've restored. It's about a 6, I think it's about a 93 or something, 92 or 93 that I did. So I've restored this piece and set it up at that size, and it plays really good with this horn. And there's really very little baffle in this mouthpiece. I didn't set it up right, but it's, you know, it's in the middle of the road. It's not like a high-powered, you know, steroid type of mouthpiece. I haven't added any baffle. There's nothing, but the horn is on this horn. This mouthpiece is pretty bright and dry, but you'll see how spread and big the sound is. So let's have a listen. Okay, let's adjust the sound here. wrong key, maybe? I didn't follow the changes properly. Okay. It's a big sound. That loud enough for you? Okay. No, I don't. Well, that ought to do it. Anyway, my kid has his own changes going on in the background, which are too harmonically complex for me to follow any further. So I'm going to let him play for a while. And that's probably good enough for this horn. So Thanks for watching.